Before I get started, I just want to say that I'm not the type of person to not believe the victim in a situation like this, because that's not fair and that's not cool. But I just want to explain to you guys what I've heard regarding what's about to go on with a lot of high-profile male celebrities. From what I've heard and read, and I apologize, I don't remember exactly where I read this, but from what I've heard, there are a lot of high-profile celebrities that are about to be exposed for things that they're doing or allegedly doing behind closed doors. Kevin Hart is just one example of what's going on. The woman in the Kevin Hart situation is actually cooperating with police, and she's allegedly not the one that recorded the video. The person that recorded the video is allegedly part of a larger scheme to bring down a whole lot of male celebrities, including Kevin Hart. And I'm thinking perhaps Nelly, because you know Kevin Hart and Nelly run in the same circles, and I wouldn't be surprised if I see other people from that same circle in similar situations. So if you're not familiar with what is going on, Nelly has been booked and released without being charged following his rape arrest in Auburn, Washington. The police spokesman confirmed to the Associated Press that Nelly was booked Saturday morning after being arrested at about 4:37 a.m. local time in his tour bus behind a Walmart. According to the jail database, he was arrested on suspicion of second-degree rape. And if you're not familiar with the degrees, basically second-degree rape indicates that force was used or the victim was incapable of consent due to being physically helpless, mentally incapacitated, or developmentally disabled. Now, Nelly's attorney has told the USA Today that Nelly is the victim in a completely fabricated allegation. His initial investigation clearly establishes that the allegation is devoid of credibility and is motivated by greed and vindictiveness. He's confident that once the accusation is thoroughly investigated, there will be no charges. Nelly has also responded to the allegations. He took to his Twitter and had a few statements to make. He says, "Let me say that I'm beyond shocked that I have been targeted with these false allegations. I am completely innocent. I am confident that once the facts are looked at, it will be very clear that I'm a victim of a false allegation. I do want to apologize to loved ones for the embarrassment and for putting myself in a situation where I could be victimized by this false and defaming allegation. I also want to thank my fans for their unwavering support. They know me. I assure you I will be vindicated, and I assure you I will pursue every legal option to address this defaming claim. Thank you." Then he says, in other words, y'all know doggone well I didn't do no dumb ish like this. Then he says later, "To be absolutely clear, I have not been charged with a crime, therefore no bail was required. I was released pending further investigation." Nelly's claim that he's a victim of someone who is money hungry and vindictive should sound familiar because it's similar to what's going on in the Kevin Hart situation.